Well, good Monday afternoon, everyone. Todd Warren here on Facebook Live, as well as on the main weather page of our website, ktlnews.com. Figured I'd jump on real quick since I have some time and give you a quick update on the weather situation that we will be experiencing across the area during the rest of this Monday afternoon. Meteorologist Josh Marcis, so you can't see him, is also behind me as we continue to watch storms that are increasing, especially over the southern half of the ArkLaTex. You can see the tornado watch that just came out several minutes ago for the basically southern half of the area. East Texas, Northwest Louisiana, and a very small part of Southwest Arkansas. Coming up, I'm going to show you what we have right now on the radar, give you a quick look at some of the high-res models, including the HRRR model as well as Futurecast, and to kind of show you the details on where the risk for tornadoes could be at its highest. Obviously, within this entire tornado watch area, a tornado will be possible, but within this area, it does appear as if that risk may be highest over the southern sections of the ArkLaTex. So what I'm going to go through everything here, and then if you have a question, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to take a look at your comments and go through those and answer any questions that you may have. So again, I've covered the tornado watch that's currently in effect. Let's take a quick look at pinpoint Doppler here, and you can see the area of showers and thunderstorms that has been gradually progressing. The cell's moving to the northeast. This kind of broken area of rain is gradually nudging itself more and more towards the east, and it does appear as if the strongest storms have become focused across the southern sections of the area. You can see this white box here that is a special weather statement. In other words, for a strong storm that is likely, as of right now, producing wind gusts of again 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour. A little bit of hail also possible. It does look like that cell has weakened a bit here in the last couple of scans of the radar as it is moving through the northern sections of Sabine County, just about ready to cross into Sabine Parish. As of right now, no indications of any rotation associated with this storm. When it was further to the south and west, there was some weak rotation, but we really haven't seen much so far, which of course is good news. And you can see as I zoom the radar out, we have more storms further to the south and further to the south, basically into southeast Texas and parts of southwest Louisiana. Let me switch this over to the radar out of Fort Polk, and you can see the areas of showers and thunderstorms that are developing to the south. Now, as we go through the rest of the afternoon, it does appear that we very well could see the main risk be near and south of this cluster of thunderstorms. So this is the part of the ArkLaTex that we'll be watching most closely. As I mentioned, it's still possible further to the north that we could see some strengthening in thunderstorms that try to develop as the cold front moves in. But it's looking, again, the chances there, in our opinion, looking a bit on the low side that it'll actually happen. The main concern is going to be those areas south of Interstate 20. So let me show you, first of all, a couple of things as we first of all show you the HRRR model, and this is the latest model information. Actually, before I do that, let me switch over to Futurecast here, and this takes us into the evening hours, and you can see by the time we get to 6 o'clock, we should be pretty much done with the thunderstorms. So let me switch over to the HRRR, since this is the latest of the model information. Again, gets updated every hour. This only goes out 18 hours, but it will cover the time frame that we're looking at here, and you can see during the next couple of hours what's going to be happening. The strongest storms basically moving across the southern sections and out of the southern sections of the area by 7 p.m. So the timing of this pretty much lines up with what I just showed you with Futurecast. And you can kind of see by 7 o'clock the frontal system will be basically pretty close to the Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas lines and making its way east across the area. As we go through the evening hours, what's left of any rain likely will come to an end. So we're going to have this window probably during the next 3, 4, 5 hours where we will have a risk for some, again, rotating storms. This is where that risk could be at its highest. Again, the very latest from the HRRR, again, you can see the scale here at the top. This shows you, again, the wider areas. That's where weak rotating storms, the concern will be these areas where we have the yellow, reds, and sometimes we don't like seeing blue, but sometimes we do see that. And you can see it does appear as if the southeastern edge of the area may be the part of the ArkLaTex where that risk may be at its highest, down towards Toledo Bend, Sabine, and Natchitoches Parish. Now, obviously, don't take that literally. This could still, again, develop further to the north. I'm just showing you what this one model is showing as a distinct possibility. And actually, we've seen a trend more and more to the south as we get an additional run of the ARRR here during the last couple of hours. So that's where that risk for tornadoes as of right now is looking at its highest. And as far as rainfall, a quick look at that. This is also the latest from the ARRR, and you can see that we could be looking at a quick 1 to 1.5, maybe close to 2 inches in a few spots over the southeastern sections of the area. If you're watching in northeast Texas and basically the western half of southwest Arkansas, McCurtain County, your severe weather risk is looking relatively low. In fact, it looks like most of the rain for now has pretty much wrapped up for your area. So not too concerned about severe weather if you're watching here in northeast Texas, most of southwest Arkansas, and really all of southwest Arkansas the way it looks right now, as well as McCurtain County there in southeast Oklahoma. So that is the latest on what we're kind of looking at. Again, we do have that tornado watch that is in effect. It is in effect for all of East Texas, Northwest Louisiana, and a small part of Southwest Arkansas. But again, it does appear as if the risk may be highest here over the southeastern edge of our viewing area. Here is where that risk may be at its highest, again from Toledo Bend, Sabine, and Natchitoches parishes. So that's the latest of what we're looking at. And again, let me go and take a look at some of your comments here and see if I can address any concerns that you may have. Hello to everyone. Bobby, no, not if you're talking about Emerson, Arkansas, no, it doesn't look like anything there is rotating. Let me switch back to the Shreveport radar since this is Fort Polk. And again, it doesn't look like that activity at this point is going to pose an immediate severe threat. We'll have to watch for any development to your south and west, but it does appear as if this, where I have it circled, is where that risk is looking highest at this point. Marnita, at this point, northeast Texas, as I mentioned, probably already answered your question. No, not too concerned about that at this point. And Eric in Colbert, Oklahoma, obviously you have nothing to worry about in your neck of the woods either. So that is the latest, as we have seen a decent amount of rain in Shreveport, which actually may have helped us somewhat. That keeps temperatures from rising, making the atmosphere any more unstable. So that's the latest on where the storms are now, the watch that is currently in effect, as well as where that risk could be highest here as we go through the rest of the afternoon. Josh and I will continue to monitor these storms as they make their way across, especially the southeast half of the area, and give you further updates here on our website, on Facebook, as well as on the air if necessary, as conditions warrant.